And 5,
Hey.
4,
Hey.
3,
Hey.
2. What up, y'all? Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kevin O'Thea. She's
That chick's Angel.
welcome to another podcast episode. Smash that like button. Smash that notification button. Bangers on 2025. Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kevin. This is Angel. This Joshua Robert.
Hello, that's
Gonzalez
me.
with an S.
That's right.
With an S.
Respect the S. Thank you.
Yes, it's
Please
an
and thank
S.
you. Respect.
All right. Church announcements. The next time we go on the road, we will be in D.C. We have an added show Thursday. If
we
you
do.
is going to the Saturday
we do.
show,
This is hilarious.
please, if it don't make you know, never mind the switch. Please email support@kevonstage.com. We will move you over. I had a good amount of people come over. I just need a good amount more. Pretend this is an airline with an overbooked flight, and they didn't know it was overbooked. Airlines do it on purpose. We had a miscommunication with the
We're
church.
not giving out credits though.
No, I was
also.
gonna say-
And yeah,
Airlines
pretend
give
the
out
airline's
credits,
just
okay.
asking for volunteers. There ain't gonna be no 1,500 or nothing like that. I don't want a scenario where you bought tickets, you can't come in. It should be okay. Should be okay. But if it don't make you know, never mind. Please move over to Thursday. You'll get to see the show first. You'll get to be the first to see the show. You'll have your Saturday open to do other things.
I love this. Why don't
You know?
you offer something?
Yeah, you get to meet Greg
no.
at the merch table.
You know
I'm
what?
telling you,
One
you
night
should
only.
to
offer.
greet the Holy Spirit.
He's like, Angel, shut up. It will get your people over there.
I'm sure it would. I'm
There
sure
will be Angel. There will be
it
0 people
would.
at that
And
show on
Saturday
Friday.
yeah.
Okay.
But if you tell only the next 100 people that get over there.
No.
No.
So please do that. Also, New York, there's still tickets left. We're gonna be in Brooklyn Zoo. Shame on you when you stepped up to the old dirty bastard.
Ooh.
That's gonna be that Sunday, 2 Sundays from now. Angel, what's going on in your neck of the woods?
We lost. The NACB Image Award for the 2nd year in a row.
Why would you scream and sing that?
It makes it sound less depressing. We lost. Yeah. Also, you can go to Shop Mama Likes and get your self-care stuff. ShopMamaLikes.com.
Self-care, we all need it right now.
You just need
Yes.
one more year, Angel. You had to lose 2.
Nah.
Okay. Then the 3rd year, like me.
But I'm telling you, 3rd year we're not going to lose because I am not submitting our podcast. I said, oh, you ain't never got to worry about me losing again. I'll tell you what. I can be that for free. Thank you all who voted for us. We couldn't beat the We Don't Always Agree podcast.
With Sterling Kelby Brown
And Ryan Michelle.
But
It was so funny. We lost. And I was like, God, dog. I mean, it's also worse when you're announcing that you lost.
oh, you had to say
Oh, you looked at yourself dead in the eyes,
And
Angel.
saw me say somebody else's name and not my own. And I knew it as soon as I saw my face on the screen. Marcus had hope because he knew I also said our name, but I could tell by the look on my face that the person on TV was like, bitch, and me in real life was like, bitch. She was looking like, girl, we don't always agree. I said, God, dog. So then we went to a Lakers game right after that.
There you go.
As we're driving there, who we see on a big ass billboard?
Stop it.
Sterling K. Brown
Paradise?
looking at us like,
Yeah,
yeah,
nigga, I got you.
I got you.
While we're on the subject of Sterling K. Brown, they might as well give him his NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Actor in a Drama for Paradise right now. I just watched episode 7. Give him his Emmy, okay? Give him an Oscar, a Tony, a Grammy.
I'm gonna enter into his contest and I'm gonna beat him
I
for
was
best
talking to-
actor.
I was talking to Tamara J, friend of the pod, also in the stage crew, and she's like, I want these people to get out of our stuff.
Well, listen, that's what I said. Oh, I went up to Ryan Michelle at the NAACP. I said, such a pleasure to lose to you. How are you? She said, I said, yeah. We've
Do you know
lost you
already?
guys. We've met before. I've lost many of things to Ryan, but I wanted her to know this one specifically. She was one of the recasts for a pilot that I booked. So I was like, girl, if you get over there in TV world, y'all have enough money and fame. Why are you over here? And she looked at me. She said, I had this overwhelming, I'm just now putting 2 and 2 together because I had this overwhelming feeling to yell at you. Friday chicken.
Did she say that?
Yes.
There's been so many TikToks since I last posted that.
Oh yeah.
So many TikToks of what?
Of people talking about fried chicken.
Oh.
The first time I didn't see one more TikTok.
It's
but
almost
this time,
like it became a niche trend.
Yes. And you know TikTok, like you want to see people
You
making
want to
fried
see it?
chicken?
You want to see
It
it?
might not be that many TikToks in the world, but the ones that are made, I done seen them.
Yes, she's my soror. And after I said all that,
She's your soror, and she beat you.
Yeah, I mean,
And AKA would never.
you right. But yes, she did. She is my soror. And I said, all right, let's take your selfie, soror. All right. But yeah, no, thank you guys so much for voting. We weren't able to pull it off. Oh well.
At least you didn't try to high five them as they walk by when you lost and hit the side of their jacket.
No, what's really funny is that there's a video going around, unfortunately, where they inform Sterling that he won.
I saw that.
On the podcast.
And the same day he got the season 2 announcement of Paradise.
But he lost that category. They were in 2 categories. He thought he won against Club Shay Shay. He did not.
Oh, I saw that.
He lost against them.
He beat
us.
Wait, that podcast, theirs was in 2 categories?
Yeah.
The same podcast?
Yes.
How did they do that?
You can submit in more than one category if your podcast fits.
Oh, it can cover it.
So we could have fit in a different category as well. We did art, sports, and entertainment. We could have also fit in culture. I submitted us for culture the first year, and
They said no.
We're not
But you know
culture,
what?
apparently.
I don't think
'Cause
they
You
saw.
guys got the Spanish guy. There's no culture there.
No, it's all
Plenty
the
of culture
culture
in the Spanish guy.
I honestly don't think they saw our submission because everybody was like, "Why didn't y'all submit?" I said, "Y'all took my money. I submitted."
They're like, what money?
I said, "I got an email." They were like, "Oh." Yeah, I said, Look at what y'all doing. You're just taking my money. But anyways, yeah, they lost in that category. I was like, no. You won against us small potatoes.
So you really not going to do it next year?
It's $400.
That's
You got it.
I know, but $400 to lose?
You can win this time.
I don't.
It'd
Marcus
be
said,
I'm about to say
$1,200
Marcus don't want to.
Marcus said, nigga, if you put me in this damn thing another time. I was like, well, I can do what I want, but I get it. I don't want to spend the money. I don't want
price
to
of
spend
eggs, Gab. People are waiting in line right now.
50 cents! Upcharge
People
at the
are waiting in
Waffle
line
House!
right now for the rope drop at Trader Joe's to get them $14.99 eggs.
Is that how much? That's a deal?
They are $10 right now. $10 to $15 depending where you go.
So 14 is more.
No.
Well, yeah, they're varying in price depending on where you go.
$10 to $14 for eggs.
Why'd you say rope drop? What do you mean by that?
Oh, that's a Disney reference.
Okay, what is it?
Sorry. You get there before it actually opens and they let you in, but they got the ropes out. The rides don't start until 8:30. I got to explain. It's too much.
I had no idea what you meant.
Sorry.
I thought it meant good prices.
Oh, bless it. Bless
No,
it assured.
Tony did not campaign and Tony didn't go. Tony said,
Did. Oh, that
Tony
jackass of a man, Tony Baker. You are a jack of an ass.
What happened?
He did not go to the award
Oh,
ceremony
you know
at
he's
all.
not going to win if he's not going to go.
I said, Tony, where are you? He said, hey, Angel, watch out.
you can't want it for Tone.
I said, why are you not here? Because I was excited. I was like, oh, I'll get to see my friend Tony. I'm looking through that room. I said, where are you? I texted him, where are you? Hey, Angel. Y'all having a good time over there?
It's going to take a lot to get Tony Baker out that house.
I said, come in your sweats. You ain't got to dress up. Come on. Be
Tony's going
yourself.
to be Oscar nominated for a lead role, and
No,
he's
he'll
still
go to
going to be
that.
No, he won't.
Nah, I
He
won't
will
let
go
him
to
go. I'll be like, if you
Oh,
ain't
you
doing
gonna
it
go
for
to
the
that?
niggas, you ain't doing it for
you
the
better not
Oscars.
do it with a white man.
Oh, I
even
come.
though you're a quarter white.
Yeah, y'all.
Close it up.
Close it up.
That's 75% said you can't
what's
go.
he, German? 9.
Yeah, that's exactly. Exactly. Oh, yeah, he better. Oh,
Funny, Josh.
I'd be like, don't y'all let him in. Don't y'all let him
Don't
in.
y'all dare do it.
But yeah, no, that was it was a very, very busy NAACP Image Awards season. I am now glad that it is over.
I didn't get to go to no things this time. I was not nominated, and I did not get in.
You know what? They didn't call me back for the golf event. I
They
was
didn't
really
call me for
disappointed.
nothing.
Let me
I
tell
was a
you,
regular nigga.
They didn't call us for the golf event.
Really?
But you was
They
nominated.
didn't call us for the actual award show, the TV.
What you mean? You went?
No, I didn't go to the one on Saturday because They did not send us an invitation.
But you was nominated.
Not only was I not nominated, I hosted half of their awards.
So why you didn't get an invitation?
I don't know, but they are going to hear from me. Well, I'll tell you what, the president, Derek Johnson, was heated when he found out we weren't invited to the golf tournament. He said, "Why didn't you call me?" Sir, I don't have your number.
You called me the head of the NAACP. Derek, Angel here. I ain't got no golf invite.
I get the world is burning down. The country's falling apart. Golf.
You advanced these colored people over to that golf. You hear me?
Mulligan is what I'm saying. Do it again.
That's right.
And then, yes, apparently we fell through the cracks. They don't realize that we fell through the cracks yet, but they're going to find out.
Oh. Rock Nation will crumble.
They don't realize you guys got Marquita Bradley in your back pocket.
No.
Evangelist Marquita Bradley.
Prophetess,
señorita
she
Marquita
said, "Why
Bradley."
didn't you say anything?" I said, "I didn't want to pay for the glam. It was a blessing in disguise. I did not want to pay for the glam. I did not want to have to get dressed up again. I did not want to have to buy another $500, $600 dress. I did not want to have to do that."
Let me tell you what I don't like. That part of celebrity. Now, I don't know how them other people do my stuff going back. Because them clothes be expensive.
See, you can do that with yours. They purposely put a tag on the outside of the dress. Once you cut that tag off, you cannot bring that dress back.
It can't be an accessory?
Listen, I thought about it. I said, "Can you see that?" And especially a white tag on a black shiny dress. Can you see the tag, Marcus? I could not. That's the reason why I also don't want to have a stylist, because you pay them $1,000, $1,500, and you keep nothing but your memories. You give back everything.
Why they can take it back good?
Because there you go. They have access to certain houses.
So either way, you got to pay.
Correct.
You gonna pay to keep it, or you gonna pay them to not keep it.
And that's the reason why I won't get a stylist, because they don't typically have access to houses that have my size. So what do I pay you for? You just going to Neiman Marcus and buy the same damn dress I would have bought. That's all you're doing.
Them real people, real celebrities, I mean like A-list, they be like, "Oh, this dress was custom made from Giovanni Brasecci, and you get to keep it. Don't even worry about it. All you got to do is go on that carpet and say you wearing Giovanni Brasecci."
That's always going to be a problem, because I can't ever remember what I have on. Somebody asked me, "What do you have on?" I said, "You're going to have to look at the tag, sweetie." On the carpet. She asked me in an interview, "What do you guys have on?" Marcus said, "I got on a Fossil watch." Okay. If you want me to remember designer's name, baby, write it on my hand.
Man.
It's this person. That's who I got on.
That's it. Didn't nobody tell you about that, because don't nobody want to hear it. All the way. Also, them famous fit people, they be looking amazing on that carpet.
Who?
The famous fit people.
Just generally people who are famous and fit.
Quinta, Zendaya, DeVal Ellis.
Famous in shape.
Yes, famous and fit.
I kept thinking it was like a
group or something.
Yeah.
No. People who are famous and fit.
I thought you were talking about my blicky.
No. There's not a lot of big men. Like we got Brian Tyree Henry with us. Jack Black.
Fresh and reckless. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the like men that are thickens?
Thickums who be dressing good? I don't even know that Jack Black be dressing good. He just be big.
He just show up.
He's just like, I got this in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Brian Tyree Henry put some stuff on sometimes.
Oh yeah, he's a theatrical, so he don't mind going out.
No, he don't mind at all.
He go out there. I bet you there's more. We just don't be knowing.
Winston Duke, but he ain't really thick. He like big and strong.
He thick.
No, I don't. He thick is like
he like football thick.
Yeah, he thick like women like him thick, not like me where the thick be in the places.
But no, but like he is not like he got abs.
No, I know that, but it'd be like, oh, that's a good man, big man, strong man. They can't. They'd be like, put your shirt down.
Strong man.
Winston Duke, they won't be like, put your shirt down.
They won't
They'd be like, keep it off.
Keep it off.
Because he big, he's strong. He like football player, like tight end. I like football watcher.
You strong, Kevin.
I'm strong, but I'm not set.
Kev, you put him at 225, Kev, on the road.
That 225 going up, but you see what's underneath it? Did that milk? All right.
I got one thing. Thank you guys for everybody who's bought the Spanish Guy merch so far. These are on sale for this last week. And orders will begin processing as early as next week.
Hey,
so thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. It's on my Shopify. Okay.
Oh, you know what we
Josh,
do?
you look like this looks like we shooting this on the Tamagotchi.
I'm telling you.
I'm sorry.
No, it ain't your fault. All right. So over the weekend, Allegedly. A man who is married went on the Twitter machine and he exposed that former NFL wide receiver Steve Smith Sr., great player, was making sweet love to his wife. He exposed texts. He exposed a video where he called Steve Smith and he said, if that is indeed Steve Smith's voice, it does sound similar to other times I've heard Steve Smith speak. But as of now, I can neither confirm nor deny those allegations. I'm not a lawyer, but I am a person who's heard him talk before. And you see, I understand that voice that I heard the second time was similar. He said, why was you effing my wife? Why? And then the voice that could be tied to Steve Smith said, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. First of all,
hold on. Let me play it for you because I don't want to.
I want you, before you get, I'll wait till after we cover this because I can't wait to tell you.
Yeah, you ever fuck? Hey, yo, Steve. Yeah, you ever fucking my wife, bro? What you gotta say for yourself?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You're sorry?
That's all Steve Smith says. The guy continues to cuss, but come on, he apologized. Water under the bridge.
My toe in the sand.
I'm sorry, man. I did do that sex to her. I'm sorry, though.
You know, what's interesting is that there is a Stephen A. Smith, and a Steve Smith.
You thought this was Stephen A. Smith?
Yes, I did.
This whole time?
Until a couple of seconds ago.
Oh, if it was Stephen A. Smith.
It would have been different. I'm sorry I fucked your wife. I could not resist planting myself into her vagina. I honestly...
Please do more for my own enjoyment. Please.
I am sorry. I will probably do it again because your wife is a whore, sir. And so am I.
And then Shannon Sharp gonna cover. Now Ocho, Stephen A. Smith. He done put the P in it. Now that's Stephen P. Smith. I said, hey Ocho, it ain't my wife. That my Michelle. I was on that audio and I was huffing and I was puffing.
Now Shannon, you can't talk because you were on the live with Michelle.
Come on now, Stephen. That ain't no problem. I don't even know how to work the line. My grandmother once said, if you're going to put a shovel in the ground, you better dig it deep. You better dig it deep. Dig it deep. I'm going to say, well, dig it deep.
Dig it deep.
Not that, Stephen.
I literally was like, why aren't we going with this angle? Why is he... This is very strange. And so I was like,
you're supposed to be the analyst of sports, Angel.
What sucks is that these are two black men whose career title is sports commentator. That's a lot of similarities.
It's so funny because they are so different, Steve Smith Sr., but if you're not in sports like that, Steve Smith, Stephen A. Smith, your name's Steve and your last name's Smith.
That's what I said.
You embroidered in controversy.
I said, this man stayed making headlines. God dog.
So when you heard that voice, you was like, wait, that ain't.
I was like,
That's not why.
I was like, this is AI and not a good one. They using AI and didn't even listen to this man's voice before they used it.
So, and there was some text. Woo! There was some text. Now, quite possibly the worst thing about this.
The texts were great.
They were sending selfies of themselves to each other, Angel. No illicitness, no nudes, just. And to me, if I were the man in this scenario, and you're smashing my wife,
oh, sorry, didn't mean to.
I'd expect to see peen. Okay, y'all sexting. Peeing is like, okay, y'all having sex. Of course, y'all sending nudes. It is somehow more disrespectful to send a regular selfie. That's love.
We like each other.
A dick pic. Oh, you're just trying to have sex. Here's me smiling.
Yeah.
You love her. Y'all love each other. A selfie is wildly more disrespectful than peeing. You can send peeing with no love attached.
That's why he apologized. He sees the light at the end of the tunnel.
Man, well, and he saw the dark part too.
Okay.
Oh, he saw the pink part. And what the thing is, it's actually worse than love. They like each other.
They like each other.
Listen, I think I'd be okay with love. Y'all like each other. You want to put that picture as your screensaver that he just sent, and he want to do the same.
That's way worse. You like him?
Yeah.
I do.
I just want you to understand again how because the video that you sent I thought was a screenshot. I didn't know we could put videos in the thing.
Oh, that's what I found out too.
Yeah,
I didn't even know you could do it.
So
Angel.
I was clicking on links. I didn't click on that. So I want you to understand these text messages were take me deep down your throat like you kinda like. You want to suck me off? That's how the text
Please, who cares? It's way funnier like that.
That is what I was reading last night when I was reading this.
This would have been a completely
Read
different
them
experience.
all. Angel, read everything Stephen A. Smith Jr., senior football player, basketball analyst said.
I will do both. I'll be her and him.
Okay, please.
First she goes, deep is an understatement. It felt like you were going to rearrange my IUD. You were so deep. Whoa. Yes, sir. Take me deep down your throat like you kinda like. You wanted to suck me off? I did. I would have gagged on it, but I had to come home. You enjoyed it. You like to feel it. I like feeling it deep in my wet pussy. Me too. Letting you taste it though was such a turn on. I would have shot my nut all up inside your pussy. I love making you come. I enjoy it more when you come inside of me. Noted. You get to feel it.
Also, saying noted during sexting.
It sounds like Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, for sure.
Noted.
Can you imagine Marcus responding to something sexy you said with noted? Noted? Noted. Oh,
Noted.
Let me
write it
Let me
down.
just jot that down.
Hold on.
What was it? You like making me come. I enjoy it when you come inside me. Let me write that down real quick.
Yeah.
You like it when you make me.
Very much so. Hey, Siri. Make a note. She likes that. Yeah,
Like
she likes
Alexa, play Luther Vandross radio. Remind me to pick up some beans later. Noted.
Oh my gosh, it's just amazing how you don't know what is happening when you don't know what's happening.
Copy. Somebody in Patreon said copy. Heard, Jeff.
Tenfold.
Tenfold. Come inside me. It sounds cool beans on the come inside me. No worries.
Yes.
So yeah, the dude who exposed this, he was tweeting at TMZ, Steve Smith's partners, TaylorMade Golf, Antonio Brown, who is a different football player who just be going crazy on Twitter. My thing is this, Angel. Rearranging my IUD is top tier words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
As the husband reading that,
Top tier is insane.
you got to hear that. You got to imagine the IUD it's up there.
It's in the valley of the shadow of death.
Yes, she said he went all the way. He ran a post route. Okay,
Reach that thing.
deep in the end zone. He got up there and said, he hit the pylon on that.
Her husband was probably like, "You have an IUD? What? What are you saying to me right now? What are you saying to him? When did you get that? Have you had it all this time?" Sharon, stop lying to me. Stop lying to me and stop lying to yourself. You need to be ready to optimize your nutrition this year. And Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. They're dietitian approved, ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes, so you can fuel right and feel great no matter what life throws at you. Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared Perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. Actually, me and my mama are both on Factor meals right now, and I love them. Lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto meals based on a randomized controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto. Results will vary depending on diet and exercise. With 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto. Factor can help you feel your best all day long with wholesome smoothies, breakfasts, grab and go snacks, and more add-ons. Reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience that can't be beat. There was a shrimp meal I had yesterday. First of all, I don't even let my kids eat the seafood one. Sometimes I'll let them have a meal, right? Just in case, like when I was doing NAACP, I was gone and I didn't have my dinner with Factor. And they be trying to eat the seafood meals. No, them salmon meals are amazing. Them shrimp meals are amazing. So are the chicken. I really don't want to let them have any of them because they're just that good. Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast.
Factor Podcast.
And use code FactorPodcast.
Factor Podcast.
To get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code FactorPodcast.
Factor Podcast.
At factormeals.com/factorpodcast.
Factor Podcast.
To get 50%, make sure y'all can hear that. To get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Thank you, Factor Meals.
So I just texted you, Angel and Josh. I couldn't find these the other day when I was making the docket. There was a few more texts, but apparently I'm gonna read the. Actually, you read it, Angel. It looks like the husband got the woman's Facebook password, and he wrote a status from her POV. You see that one, Nikki?
Hi, I'm Nicole Martinez.
Yeah.
Martinez. Sorry, I said it all wrong. Hi, I'm Nicole Martinez, though I won't be Martinez much longer. You see, I have been cheating on my husband, and I have been doing so with the very famous Stephen Smith Sr., not to be confused with Stephen A. Smith. Pics attached for reference. I had him hidden under 3. Oh, and that's been my fix. My husband bought me a house. He stood by my side after I had been arrested twice for domestic violence. And this is how I repay him and our son. There's plenty of messages here, Steve. Crazy the kind of revealing messages a celebrity will send. Baltimore Ravens, I am also a member of your team band. I believe I violated some fraternization rules by hooking up with Steve at the training facility. Tagged ESPN, TMZ, Carolina Panthers, Antonio Brown. These pictures of him at this angle. Why is he taking a picture with the?
Because he's a boomer. He's actually probably an older millennial.
I was about to say he don't look old.
He's probably closing in on 50. So what's
45? He's a year older than me. Shut up.
You know what it is?
What is it, damn it?
It's the way they talk about athletes. When they retire, he's just a bag of bones walking. So you have a skewed sense of how old they actually are.
Called me old. That's okay.
No, I literally thought he was like 50 years old.
No, I'm looking at pictures of his face. I'm like, well, not the stupid pictures he took, but pictures online. I'm like, no, he look like he in his 40s. I just watched a video of these people asking these college students or high schoolers, I don't know what the hell
how old they think is old, and they were saying born in the year 2000.
Yes, I was like, you stupid idiots. I hate you all. Every single last one.
2000?
They said to that one girl literally said 1980 to be exact, and I wanted to slap the taste out of her damn mouth.
There is a TikToker from New Orleans. He always say punk. Oh, what is his name?
They'll tell you. The people in the page.
He is cracking me. It's Joe something. Joel.
Okay.
He say punk in almost every video. He be cracking me up. He'd be like, "Hey, punk," and when it's him, it's a girl named Kyoka. It's a whole New Orleans universe. I bring this all the way up to say he'd be like, "I'll bat the piss out of you," and I say that is a term I've not heard of.
Back the piss. Bat. Oh,
I'll bat the piss out of you, Kyo.
Okay, that makes
I'll
sense.
bat the piss out of you, hole. But he'd be like, hey,
on,
punk,
accent.
hey, punks. He
Hey,
be
punks.
cracking me up.
That's what you
He's a
want
punk.
to do is bat the piss
No,
out
that's
of them.
what you wanted to do to that girl. Bat the piss out of you,
I
hole.
did. When she said 1980, I literally screamed and grabbed my chest. I said, oh! Why would you say that?
Because we's cool, man.
There you go.
Ooh.
Now, also, and this, we'll move on after this. The reason I sent that to you, Angel and Joshy, is because she worked in the band of the
That's
the
what
team.
he said. That's what he said.
And she, in one of their text messages, it says, I wasn't alone with it. Stadium full of people, and I only saw you again. And you know what his response was? You had me wanting to explode Friday, but holding you was quite all right with me.
Dang.
You know, Josh, do you know what I would do to myself if my beloved had said stadium full of people, I only saw you? That's beautiful. That's poetic.
Because there'll be 40, 50,000 in the
40,
stadium.
50,000, 60,000, M&T Bank at least 55,
I think SoFi's up to close to 80 now, right?
70 something, and you said stadium? That's Disney.
I mean, I put you in the seat, so I know where you're sitting, but that's neither here nor there.
But I only saw you, a stadium full of people?
That's poetic.
Well, also, good dick will make you say some crazy shit like that. It will. It'll make you say some stupid stuff. She saw everybody else, but it don't matter.
It don't matter.
In my head, though, all I saw was you.
Only had eyes for you.
But good dick will do that. A penis rearranging.
IUD rearranger. And apparently that can really happen.
Yeah, I have to have my Quebec. Oh, no, I'm being TMI. Yeah, that can happen. We don't have another ad.
Maybe this podcast is just for us three because I'm here having the time of my life.
That's it. Wait a second. Well, you know. All right. Here we are.
Whether it's true or not, I feel bad for that man. The husband.
He's upset, and I feel him.
You crashed out, warranted crash out. But at the end of the day, after all the clicks and the articles and stuff, you still, even if y'all get divorced, you still got to sit with that shame. Can't keep getting away with this.
I think he was hoping that it would make them look terrible.
And it doesn't. Niggas was on Twitter like, I haven't changed the way I think about Steve Smith at all. I didn't know Steve Smith was married with 4 children until this.
Oh,
4 little Smiths.
and his wife ain't even said nothing. She just,
What's she gonna say?
she's like, this ain't the first woman, I'm sure, that had texted him. She's probably not the only currently.
I wouldn't even want to put nobody through that.
I don't know. I get the rage. I get seeing red. And I get feeling like, how can I make your world implode?
Yeah.
But I'd be like, you got to come up with a better plan. If you're going to crash out and make sure you take down people. You just crashed out and just made yourself look silly.
I mean, and your wife probably lost the job.
She'll
But
get alimony from you when you divorce her.
you would still?
What?
Even if you cheated, you would get alimony?
Yeah, I don't think alimony has anything to do with fidelity.
I know. You're right.
So
Dang.
people got to learn how to crash out with real goals in mind.
Well, the planning of the crash out kind of defeats the term, but still, a strategic crash out can be fruitful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are doing these non-strategic crash outs.
Yeah.
That's just you're the only person looking crazy at the end.
Yeah.
That's not beneficial. You just made your situation worse. You're now in pain and embarrassed.
You right.
So it's like,
Because now what?
now what?
You get a divorce. Everybody's laughing at you, not her.
Yeah.
Steve Smith's embarrassed. His comments are off. Sure. But in the patriarchal world, it's like that nigga was going crazy in there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a terrible husband or made a terrible choice. Okay.
But we are like looking at this man like, okay, well, you told us all your business. I don't know what you want us to do with it. But he's hoping public shame of both of them is enough. I don't think so. They were texting each other their faces. Public shame was never going to be something that stopped them.
Gonna do a thing.
Not even a burner phone. This is their regular AT&T registered phone number.
Put that all out on the interwebs.
Yeah. So sorry. People gotta start really thinking as they're crashing out and being like, let me focus on my aim.
1000%.
Yeah. So sorry.
Sorry
sir.
to that woman.
Sorry to that man.
To that man. Sorry.
See, that's how bad it is that you don't even know who the victim is in this.
Right.
Sorry to this man.
Right about it. All right. Speaking of sex, there was an Atlanta situation.
Oh, this one has blown my mind. This one kept me up.
Set it up, Angel.
So there's this young girl. First of all the young girls talk like this. I just now realized. I mean, like, whatever. Like, they make that face. So I was like, I mean, exactly. Anyways, there's this young girl, very, very pretty young girl, who saw this dude online. And they finally connected, and he was like, you should come out to Atlanta. There's something of that sort. And she was like, well, I've been trying to give myself to you for a while. So, yes. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's like, he fine, dark skin. She was like, I decided to come out Valentine's Day weekend because my kids went with their dad. And so she was like, the day I'm about to fly out, and let me rewind. She was like, he was the type of dude she liked because he had a lot of money. She said it looked like, he got a lot of movement. He always wearing designer stuff. She said that's the type of nigga I like. I like a nigga that's pushing weight and doing what he doesn't. Do. Right.
Who doesn't?
And so she's like, I'm coming. And he calls her or texts her the day that she's supposed to leave, and says, my daughter is actually going to be with me this weekend. Mm-hmm. And she was like, well, damn, I took off work. I done did all this stuff. He said, I didn't say you can't come. I'm telling you what's up. And he was like, according to her, he was like, maybe we just get a hotel. I'll get a babysitter.
Yeah.
And so she's like, all right, well, she looking for a hotel. He recommends a hotel. She's like, it's booked. He was like, you need to call. They were like, it's booked. And she was like, well, what's your price range? What can you afford? Because when I get there, you need to reimburse me. Mm-hmm. And he was like, what is you talking about? I need to reimburse you.
Because I said the next time you're in Atlanta.
He was like, when you're visiting, I'll take care of like other stuff. This is what she said during the trip. But no, So she said, we arguing back and forth. She said, I get to Atlanta, and she's like, if I pay for this hotel, you're not coming to see this hotel to be fucking up on me. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, and so I didn't let him come see me at the hotel. And she was like, I feel like he's capping. I feel like that he's lying about his lifestyle. That's why he did this. He then does a video. He's like, listen, shorty was thirsty. She I tried to give her clues like, hey, my daughter gonna be in town. He said, I ain't about to have my daughter meet no stranger. I do not move like that. Mm-hmm. He was like, I got too much respect for my baby and my baby mom to have you coming up in my house meet my daughter. You a stranger. He said, she the one who flew herself out here on Spirit. She the one who came out here. She didn't have to come. He was like, I was not pressed like that. And then she gonna send me text messages talking about how I got my ass ate. He said it was really scaring me.
She sent a picture of that throat spray and breath strips. Yes. And that man said, is your throat sore?
He's like, what the fuck? Like, what is you doing?
Is your throat
sore? She was like, no, have you ever had your ass ate? What?
I ain't gonna hold you. The marriage bed is undefiled. They is on another. I didn't know what that meant. I said, what is throat spray? What are y'all doing with breath strips and throat spray in the bedroom?
Well, throat spray, I think it helps with your gag.
Oh, I learned that. The gag reflex.
Yes.
You can
because you numb it.
You numb it, and you can do, you take the Steve Smith approach.
Apparently.
But the breath strips, I didn't put two and two together. And neither did they.
Tingle.
Yeah.
But that's too much. Y'all messing with pH balance.
Oh, that's what it's for?
That's what
I thought it's because after you eat the butt, your breath stinks.
No.
It's to be the cool refreshing on the peen?
Tingle.
You want to get them enzymes zipped
That's
in
what
that
I'm
urethra?
saying. I can't.
You gonna get a UTI.
Exactly. I can't be doing a whole bunch of extra ingredients down there. The Lord made it right. Okay? And y'all want to add salt and paprika.
She got performance enhancing drugs.
Listen,
She doing all type of stuff.
I can't.
She out here. She got PEDs now. They gotta suspend you for 6 months.
Right.
You over here bringing weapons of mass destruction to the pig.
I can't. That thing get angry. That cannot. I cannot. Don't want none of that. I don't know. Understand whipped creams and stuff. No.
This whole coochie work just like God made it. You got a penis and you can lick it. You can do one or two. You ain't finna put no doggone
All that stuff.
oregano in here and all cooling strips, putting toothpaste on the
Are we making
outside.
spaghetti? For real? Are we really making macaroni? No. Leave it alone.
And also, listen, maybe call me whatever the opposite of a freak is. Okay, call me
Vanilla.
Vanilla. But booty eating upon introduction seems like that's very forward. You don't know. You ain't never seen a man and you said, turn that butt around, I'm gonna lick it. Turn that butt around.
Kevin.
Turn that butt around, I'm gonna lick it.
Hey.
You were just a stranger. That's a lie.
I literally thought the same thing. I said, oh, thank God I'm not on these streets, because if that's how you got to compete, is open your ass so I can show you what I can do. I recall, I guess I'm old. I recall
1980 over here.
1980. I recall a time when girls, specifically black girls, were like, I'm not sucking no dick. Okay?
Get you a white girl if you want
Yeah,
that.
you get you a Becky if you want your dick.
Becky.
Okay? That's what we were saying. And some of us actually were telling the truth. We're not sucking. Okay? And then the sucky didn't even come around until you were like, well, I can trust you. Let's try.
Yeah.
These girls are like, I don't even know your social security number. Let me see your taint. I just feel like we're not doing things in order.
No.
You gonna have that man
Man butt.
and then why do you think that is something that feels like, is that a common thing that men want now? Men like, eat it.
They
like
lead in with
groceries.
it.
Eat it.
And also, if you lead with booty eating, where do you end?
Licking his eyeballs. That's how else.
You gonna get conjunctivitis.
Exactly. He gonna get the shitty eye disease.
You
Yes.
gonna get
It's pink eye. Yeah,
oh, that's
pinky eye.
conjunctivitis is his
Yes.
government name.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're gonna lick butt and eyes, you better lick the eyes first. Okay?
No.
No,
They're not-
Angel, you better lick the eyes
No,
first.
she did
Because now you
buttholes
got
first.
gunkum
Yep.
all up in your eye, and you look like Nick Fury because you don't got booty in your eye.
I just don't understand what makes you run to that.
I don't.
Have you ever had your booty ache? Nigga, what?
Hello? I'm gonna take my daughter to her mother.
It just it feels like a violation. I get that they both assume we gonna be smashing, which I also think is wild. It was already wild to go meet someone in person for the first time and decide to fly in for some foreign dick. That is wild to me. To fly in for penis you
Spirit
have never-
Airlines.
Well, she was trying to save money.
Listen, that Spirit Airlines just means you were serious about that thing. You wasn't gonna let comfort get in the way of licking that
absolutely.
butt.
Oh,
you don't
absolutely.
need Comfort Plus.
No.
You don't need room under your seat. You want to get to that butt ASAP. Give me the lowest price. I got my bag in my lap.
She spent all that money on breath spray and throat spray.
That's all
and
she took. She said she had no spend the night bag. She was out there raw with that in her hand.
How did COVID take us out? Because whatever we're catching with people doing this should have been way stronger than COVID.
Listen.
Booty eating mouth should be the thing that should be killing folks.
Hand, foot, and mouth disease.
Right.
I remember when I took my son to
really
there.
on the rise.
Yeah, I did not. I thought the doctor was joking. You know, who got hand, foot, and mouth disease. I was like, oh, funny. She was like, no, that's it. I was like, that's a medical term? I was like, yes, hand, foot, and mouth disease. And they got butt eye disease.
And hand, foot, and mouth is from boo-boo in your mouth. So she probably got the hand.
Is that what you get?
Yes, so that's
So what
how
the hand got to do with it?
that's how patient 0 is started.
Oh, that's how
That's how patient 0.
the original person was.
Yes,
it was them
and then
Greeks.
after that, the germs can spread however. So then you get a rash on your hand and in your foot and on your tongue.
Boo boo.
Yeah, so that's why it happens at daycares, because the babies are potty training.
That's why them little
Yeah.
disgusting kids getting
Exactly.
boo-boo in their mouth.
Getting the boo-boo in their mouth. Okay, I can understand the allure. Okay, I'm going to try not to be church angel, right? I can understand the allure of maybe being like, oh, a celebrity dude, I would sleep with him. Because one, you think you know them in your head because you've been watching their work, whether they are a singer or rapper.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh my God, status. I could become his baby mom and be taken care of forever.
1,000%.
But somebody just on TikTok.
He got Motion Angel.
And then with these filters out here in the world, you never know what you actually going to meet in person.
No, that's what happened with Pakistan girl.
Oh my God.
She was catfishing as a white woman.
And I think we got to stop blaming it on catfish. This is further than it. This is rhinoceros people. This is a way bigger type of thing that we're doing to folk. When you are black and you now white, you're doing something completely different. Mm-hmm. But to travel for dick from TikTok.
TikTok.
From TikTok. It ain't even like, it's not like even it has an OnlyFans where you're like, oh, I saw what it was. Let me get it. She just said, and then she called the man dark skinned. That man is my complexion.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, I watched this whole video. His veneers are a little too big, but he's a handsome young man.
Yeah,
but not handsome enough to fly. He's handsome. I'll give him that. She's gorgeous. Neither one of them are gorgeous enough to get me at LAX. You understand?
LAX and Hartsfield-Jackson.
You understand what magical type of penis you would have to get me to go down the 405 to that horrible ass airport?
And then get on a Spirit flight.
There is not a penis in the world that would make me do that. Even my husband, I'd be like, are we going to spend time together and go like...
No, you're going to eat that butt.
No.
You're going to eat that butt and you're going to put the throat spray and the lozenges and the Listerine.
I not do that. I don't want to fly to that. I don't want to fly. I don't want to fly to that. What has happened to the babies?
So my question is the world worse, or are we just privy to more information?
Worse. We're worse. You
think so?
Yeah, absolutely worse. There were people doing this, but there's more people doing it now. There were people who are always out here. Like I've had many a friend who are straight up hoes. Both male and females. I'm talking about slut buckets. Love them because at the core of them is a wonderful person.
Jesus Christ.
They are. Listen.
Slut buckets is hilarious. I never heard that before.
I have had friends who I'm just like, God, dog, your body parts are going to fall off if you don't pull it back.
Penny's going to be falling through your pants leg.
Yes. And it's okay. Love them. Okay. Mm-hmm. But it was such a small group. It's a smaller amount. I feel like now it is so common to just fly for what you want or what you think you might want and to throw caution to the wind.
And also to volunteer this story. Even if all this happened to you, she just went on TikTok and was like, story time.
Yeah.
And told the world all of this. She could have went back home, picked her babies up, went back to work. We would have been none the wiser. Now you throat spray girl.
Yeah, now, but there's no shame in it.
She gonna be on Baddie's throat spray, the new edition. She gonna be in Baddie soon. They gonna be like,
and then she would be excited.
Perfect.
She'd be like, bet I can pay for a lot more trips. Get off of Spirit. I can be on Delta Airlines now. I mean, this is like the stuff that some people were doing at Freaknik was nasty like this, but it was like that was an occasion. That was like, let us all come together.
And then we go back to our regular lives.
And then we go back.
Jobs.
She's like, this was just a weekend. I was just trying to be nasty for a weekend, and I texted it. And then also at that time, people were like, all that there is that person's VHS. There's no way that VHS is going to go anywhere else. Now we got to interwebs, and people are like, actually, I don't know if the story will get out, so I'll put it out myself.
And then 1,000%, then he made a TikTok to defend himself. His first one, I ain't even know how to do this for real. But let me tell you the truth. She tried to eat my butt, y'all. Well, she didn't say that part.
She didn't, but I'm not surprised. Nothing about her said that she didn't try to eat your ass because she was really like, I got ready. She was like, and whatever. And so, but then there was a whole nother girl who made another TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't, all the videos.
That I didn't go.
I went there
and
I was like, because she was doing the same thing, light-skinned girl. She was like, and then I was like.
Oh, he did this to her?
She was his daughter. She was basically saying his daughter was not in town. He was with her.
Oh.
Yeah, light-skinned
girl.
plot
thickens.
Yeah, she was like, I saw that, and I was like, you are not.
My nieces do that.
It irks me.
My nieces do that face.
I want to fix it. What does that mean? So whatever. Like, who does that? I'm like, stop, because what is this punctuation you're doing with your mouth and your face?
Patreon saying that's the girl with the baby. His baby's mother?
Yeah, she was the baby. The grandma's the baby.
The grandma is the baby. I refuse to go into that storyline. Their
videos were too long. I said, get to it. Did you lick his butt or no? Does he not like it? What?
And also, my father once taught me is good advice. When you travel, if you don't have enough money to get there, get a rental car or way around. This before Uber, and your own hotel room and enough money to eat. You don't have enough money to go.
Come on.
If you can't do all 4 of those without anybody's help, you should not be going.
I don't think he knew about a throat spray though, because that could be a meal. That could be
throat spray and Listerine.
Well, no, that could be the money for your meal. He's saying you don't have enough money to go, but he doesn't realize
there's potential trade services.
Yeah, he doesn't realize there's other currency. He's just thinking about cash.
Because let me tell you what, I'm not sitting on no flight texting you about a room. I'm not landing without a confirmation number.
I already know.
There's no way.
He's Reservations McGee.
I'm Reservations McGee. I always have. I'm not landing and I got nowhere to go when I get off the plane. I just got my bag and I'm texting you, a stranger. Absolutely. We not getting on the plane. Confirmation number me out. And I'm not even, at that time in my life, maybe I would take the Super 8. When I was first starting out to do stand-up, I would stay anywhere. But them churches, I'm not coming without no confirmation number. She was in the air.
Ain't no way.
With no confirmation number, not even Expedia, not Hotline. And Atlanta has a lot of hotels available.
She said it's Valentine's, so everybody was staying at the hotel. I guess
Angel.
Side chick. I don't know. Everybody flew.
The Super Bowl be in Atlanta, and they still have hotels available.
You correct.
Now you might have to stay way out in McDonough.
Come on,
okay.
McDonough.
You might go Covington, but they're gonna have a room somewhere. Valentine's Day. Now maybe in the city you gonna be prices are up. Of course, there's a lot of sex on the horizon.
Yeah.
McDonough gonna have a room available at the Courtyard. I guarantee it. You got 188. Yeah. You can stay away in McDonough. And they got a Huddle House, Chick-fil-A that sell grits out there.
Come on, you better know what's out there.
I know. Melissa Dash, they way out McDonough.
The girl, let me tell you, the girl, she's so pretty. Body bad,
gorgeous.
Too. Body teeth. To have 3 kids and she look like that, I said, girl, you are wasting your life.
And also, if I had the 3 kids, I just probably would have left that part out of my story.
Oh, no, she's not. First of all, there's no shame. She is doing that. This is what I'll applaud her on. I don't know if it's ignorance, stupidity. She like this. I'm doing what I did. Y'all not about to make me feel no, never mind. But it does make you then say, well, then why did you mention in your story, your long 8-minute story, that you tried to eat his butt? Because I feel like that is important. That's important to say and mention. This also does seem wild behavior to be a mother or a father and do. It feels wild. It feels a little wild. Like, both of them are parents.
Oh, yeah. Well, how you get the kids?
But no, I'm saying, but I feel like there should be enough people somewhere inside of your zip code.
No, man.
For you to do this.
You got to have motion, Angel. People in your zip code don't got motion. People from out of town got motion.
And that money be really getting to people. It's because these eggs cost so much.
It costs a lot.
That money. Well, you know what? That's smarter than me. Money was not the thing that would get my attention. I loved a good broke nigga. You understand? I love a good community service project. You understand? Marcus had the most money of any man I've ever dated. I love a good, can you spare some change type of nigga. You understand? Where is your banjo? Because I'm about to be your boo. Money was never.
Can you spare some change?
That is not. That's why I couldn't date drug dealers. And there was a drug dealer that was like pressing me hard. He looked like the original Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa.
Light skin drugs.
Light skin drugs, light skin eyeballs. And I just knew. I said, I'm going to have cocaine in my butthole. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to be a drug. He going to turn me into a drug mule. And I ran. I fled from sin.
You couldn't be compelled?
No.
Angel, I'll do the cocaine in my butt. I already know what you were saying. I know. Now I got to go San Diego to Tijuana. All right.
That's why I said, girl, you going to end up with cocaine in your butt. Get away from this man.
Away from this light-skinned menace. You're going to have cocaine in a bag in your butt, and you're going to make it make sense somehow in your mind.
Yeah. He going to wine and dine you. He going to take you to 579, let you buy whatever dress you want.
Not 579.
579.
1980.
He going to take you to Fashion Sense and get you all the dresses. And then you going to have cocaine in your
heard
butt.
579 in many a year.
That's where he was going to take me.
First, you start off at 579, end up with cocaine in your butt. And it happens quicker than you
It
think.
happens quicker. And then he upgrades you to Wilson's Leather. And then what's happening?
You
And
know
then-
about Wilson's Leather? Me and Melissa went in Wilson's Leather, boy. We had a time. They had a Wilson's Leather outlet.
Yeah.
Boy, I said, y'all not going to know which one is which? It ain't like they got that many new leather jackets in the world. A leather jacket's a leather jacket.
It's a leather jacket.
We went down there with our tax money and went down to Wilson's. I got her a peanut butter leather jacket down from Wilson's Leather Outlet way out in Washington. Drove all the way out there. I said, you want a leather jacket from the Wilson's Outlet? She said, I'll take a leather jacket from the Wilson's Outlet. I said, well, you going to get one.
You gonna get
We
it?
had matching leather jacket.
Oh, look at y'all
Oh,
money.
peanut butter, baby.
Y'all had money.
That's
But
tax time, boy.
That's
What
what I'm
happened to
saying.
Wilson's?
listen, I feel like they still in Lexington at the Fayette Mall. I think they still there because you're still gonna need leather. It get cold.
People don't wear leather jackets as much.
But they coming back. Everything's coming back.
Us
from the
1980s kids, we put a leather jacket on in the
leather
wintertime.
bomber. Yeah, leather trench. Nigga, leather
Melissa
me
used to
down.
wear a leather jacket, boy, to the floor.
It's just be hot out here. That's the only reason why we don't wear them. But they be needed. So yeah, I don't. The allure of a man with money just ain't never been it for me. I need you to need me. You need me for this next meal, don't you? Come on.
Get on your knees and fix it. You want them noodles, huh? He doing all that for noodles for 13 cents. He ain't got it, though.
He ain't got it.
Now go over there and earn it.
Earn it.
You want me, you're going to have to earn me.
Yeah. That's what I want. So these girls chasing after this money. It's not enough. It's not gonna work for me.
It worked for her.
It did. She
And it gave me
got
a-
that motion. I don't want I want you stable still because you don't want to burn any calories. No motion, nigga.
Oh, speaking of calories, man, that's why I don't like to talk about eating right publicly because it's never good enough for people. I posted this Greek yogurt from Oikos. It's protein yogurt.
000?
Yeah.
I love that
They
yogurt.
put too much. Protein is in too many things now. Protein chips.
Oh, well, I mean,
Protein cookies.
Because everything's so
protein is hard to get.
I was gonna say because
everything.
everything's protein deficient.
Yeah, man. Well, you ain't supposed to have protein in chips.
But you,
I don't want. Who makes it? Quest.
Quest, they got a good seasoning on
who
them though.
makes it quest?
The doggone big salmon, whatever is protein cookie.
Oh, I don't like those.
Yuck.
Those are a lot of calories, so you gotta be careful with those.
I know that's what I'm saying. So that was my point. I had posted that
Josh,
I
you
had
on
got.
the screen before everybody fights
Sorry,
you.
man. I'd be cutting around and the
Yeah,
screen
man.
disappears.
Y'all
I come
leave
back-
him alone, man. He's engaged. I got a protein yogurt and I got protein granola, and people was like, "Kev, that granola has too much sugar. You need to make your own." I said, "Nigga, do I look like Bobby Flay?
Yes.
What the hell is granola? I don't know how to make that.
Give it to DIY Melissa.
I don't want to do this. So I definitely don't want to add more time to do this.
Tell
and
him
you
to
got to
shut the
understand.
hell up, man.
You know what the other alternative was? Man, maybe this isn't the perfect meal. But no, they got the sugar. You know what I was eating? Burgers, fries, shakes.
12 p.m.
So you think I'm gonna go from that to let me bake granola? This girl hit me, was like, it ain't nothing but oats, honey, coconut oil. Nigga, do you see me spreading oats on parchment paper with my time?
Yes.
Do you think I'm a oat spreading nigga?
Yes.
You think I'm finna shake some honey over oats
It's a fun
and
process.
bake it?
I know.
So I can eat some crap that I don't already want to eat? Nigga, Grr! No.
Kevin, I now know what we're going to do when you do another episode of Crafts and Cocktails
You're
with
making
me.
granola.
I will smack the camera if you have me make granola.
We're going to make protein. I love actually
You
making
can do like
granola.
protein balls, or you can do protein cupcakes. All you do is sprinkle a scoop in the
But
batter.
listen,
Josh,
Kevin,
I'll smack that hat off you. You tell about our protein cupcake. That's that cupcake that Major Payne ate.
listen, no. But see, we'll do it for content. And then if you don't like it, you don't like it. I used to make some great, let me tell you, these protein bars, not protein bars, what they, granola bars?
Yeah.
Them things would smack, whatever the hell the term is.
Which
they were
one is
lit.
it, Josh? For food.
For food, it's
It's
smack.
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 CK.
It was smacking.
1980.
Smack.
Another one of my homegirls was like, all you need is some lemon zest. I said, who do y'all think I am? Lemon zest?
All you
She
do
said,
is
gotta
put it on
get-"
you just put on a grater, Kev. You go like this.
Joshua, Robert, do you see me ordering lemons?
Why don't you don't like protein smoothies? Not as much.
I don't want to put things in a blender.
A blender.
He likes the
I
RTDs.
have the like pre-made like
RTDs.
OWN or whatever or
you
Orgain.
don't like to do this.
I don't like steps. Let me tell you what I like to do.
Don't drink that.
Blub,
That's
blub,
old.
blub.
Yeah, thank you.
That's it. All water is old, Josh. There's no new water. It's all
I'll talk about
million.
the bottle. There's bacteria that's
Oh
new
yeah,
on that
I'm
bottle.
gonna get botulism. And see, that was the lore when I had eaten the tuna. Then the tuna had went and got botulism. I'm not talking about no more healthy eating online.
Well, this
I'm
is
getting
what I
on
was
the
about to say.
We Go V.
All
Come on.
you have to do.
Somebody was like, you need to get Elizabeth or. You think I'm going to Trader Joe's? Trader Joe's is not on Instacart.
It's not. They
What? With their parking lot the way it
said
is.
they want you to come in frustrated.
For
They
real.
said, we don't want you to be at home happy
Why y'all not on
because
Instacart?
they want you to squeeze your. You know, I got a bus. Come in
I don't
here.
even. You might as well park across the street.
Oh no, I just take up 4 spots.
And that's why you should.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
This
and
Trader
I don't care.
Joe's right here might be the worst parking lot.
It's not might. It is.
It's right. This one, y'all. The 101 is one of the biggest freeways in LA. You get off the freeway, the Trader Joe's is the first red light.
Behind the gas station.
Behind the gas station. There might be 9 spots in there.
It is the first layer of Dante's hell, the ring of hell. That's what it is because there's no backing in. There's no nothing. The spots are as narrow as
You can
white
be.
models behind.
It's like you're supposed to be putting Vespas in there, not regular cars.
No, not at all. You're supposed to with your rollerblade into your spot, take your fucking rollerblades off, and then go in there and get a Trader Joe's snack and put your rollerblades back on and ski off. It is the most, and then the people who shop there are assholes. But I now figured out they're assholes because they just had to park.
That's a good point.
Because
that bring out the worst in anybody.
It makes me want to mush them in the face. Especially the old white ladies.
Oh,
I
man.
be wanting to just shove them in their face into the freezer section.
Because Costco got 10 times the people at than Trader Joe's, but they got 100 times the space,
Of course.
parking space. And all I ask for is I don't mind walking. Actually, me and Melissa are so different when it comes to parking spots, and I think it's based on our personalities. I will park far.
That's Marcus.
I want to get out and walk. Melissa, and God blesses her, because every time I go to complain about her driving around and finding a good spot,
She finds a
She
spot.
finds a good spot.
I mean, nigga, she has the most.
About 1,000.
99.98. It's rare. And I mean, in 20 years of marriage, she might have given up twice. I care if somebody gonna leave. And I'm talking about Christmas. The woman gonna get that spot.
Yeah.
I'd be like, listen, we could have been out and walked. She's like,
manifesting it.
I'm not walking that far. Trust me.
I would
Loop,
park in the
loop.
store.
Huh?
I'd want to park in the store. That's how much I don't want to walk. I want to drive through the damn store. I don't want to get out of my car. Let's start
I
there.
want to get in and get out. It's so funny. I went to, where was I? I went to the mall the other day, and I went in to the store that I went to. I found the item that I want. I buy the item. I leave the mall. I walk to my far spot. And I have to walk by some spots. When I get out and walk, I'll be seeing like, oh, nigga, there's all kinds of spots. I don't care. I'm already walking. Melissa has never in her life walked in, bought the thing and left. What
It's
is the
very
point?
rare for me. It's very rare. Very.
I do it all the time.
I've done it maybe twice.
I got the plan. I'm her when it comes to the parking lot for the item. If they got it, done. Perfect. Let's leave. Also, before we go, we're not necessarily going to go in a sec, but I want to talk about this. I was in Atlanta this weekend. I made TikToks with the yappers, Jamila Bell, the future of TikTok. She taught me to yap. Her and Mecca taught me to yap.
She's the future of TikTok if TikTok is gone.
TikTok ain't gone. It's going to be here till at least April. She's the future of the next couple months.
She's the future
longer.
of the spring.
I think them, Mecca and Jamila, going to be fine without TikTok. I met Jamila. We need to do her podcast, their podcast. People want to see us collab.
And they do it virtual too.
Yep. Zaina Bear.
I know that's fire.
I had the time of my life with that young lady. She is a masterclass in TikTok shooting and editing. That's them babies who was born in them.
How old is she?
I don't know.
Okay, well,
Is she 1990 something?
Jamila Bear?
No, Zaina.
Bear.
Oh, I just messed up the names.
Zaina might be Josh's age. She probably born in the 1990s. I don't think she's.
I feel like they're both 90s babies.
I think they're 90s. Anyway, Zay can shoot and edit in TikTok. Zaina shoot and edit in TikTok. And I made a video with Jasmine's Garden. And she is a world-class reader of people on TikTok and Instagram. And I learned to yap over the weekend.
That's just talking a lot.
Angel.
We call it chatty Cathy's back. I didn't know that was a term they were using now.
Yapping is the term on it.
Yapping is an old ass term. So I
Absolutely.
thought
It's been
and
applied.
very white.
Yeah, and it's been applied to TikTok. Jamila shoot her yap videos in the app.
She just be in there talking.
She just be in there talking and posting. And I've been doing it, and it's been going great. I've been like, this is the key. I now figured out TikTok. Good. I'll be using it until
riddance.
April.
Good riddance.
And the other thing, that was super fun. Meg came to the show in Atlanta. Greg's whole family came to the show. Greg's family, that was the first time they've been to church as a family in like 10, 15 years, Greg's brother said. His mom and dad, both his brothers came. His brother's kids came. Their girlfriends came. Greg was obviously at the show. It was a great time in Atlanta. We saw Travis Green in Columbia.
That
Shout
church
out.
is phenomenal.
Yeah, Gigi LaFleur, also a very funny comedian. She was in South Carolina. I didn't get a chance to make a video with her. I made a video with Leah Brody, up and coming church content creator, very funny.
She taught you how to shout.
Yeah, she taught me how to shout.
That girl. I was like,
Yes.
I was like, she's a gospel singer, huh?
She's
I didn't know who she was.
so yeah, that was a great weekend. And also, I was crying on the internet. I was watching One Piece, Angel.
Is that a show?
It's an anime. It's an anime.
Oh, okay.
Angel.
I thought it was like another song. That I was like, who did this?
Angel. The show has over 1,000 episodes. Okay.
Why?
1,000 episodes. It's perfect for me for traveling. You know, now Netflix does smart downloads.
Uh-huh.
So for every episode you watch, Netflix just downloads
You don't
another
have to
one.
do it yourself?
No, I always have 20 episodes. So even on a plane, I watch 8 or so.
Uh-huh. When
When I go back on Wi-Fi, it downloads 8. I don't have to think about a new show to watch.
Wow.
It's great. And you know we've been on that road.
Well, that alone is what justified Netflix price going up.
No.
Okay,
The-
you just said
the
you were happy about
download?
it.
I'm happy about that part. I'm not happy with the price being
The
doggone.
download was enough for them asking for more money?
No. But Angel, this doggone show had an angle of brotherhood and loss.
Oh,
It might as well have been Frank Ocean playing the song live in my ear.
Oh, they're so wrong.
It was
for
a
giving you
20-minute episode where I had to listen to Godspeed.
that. Oh my
The man told his brother, spoiler alert, if you're going to watch it. I know you're not going to watch it.
right.
The older brother is dying, okay?
Damn.
And he's dying because he saved his younger brother, right? Gets punched in the back, but nigga, volcano hands, man, okay? He falls into the younger brother's arms, and he says something along the lines of, I know I'm not going to be able to see you achieve your dreams, but you're my brother. I know you're going to do it.
Oh my God.
I will always love you. How I
This was at 6 a.m. in the Sky Club.
Josh is
Kev took a walk. I thought he went to the bathroom.
That's what I told them. I told Josh, I said, I gotta go to the bathroom. I will always love you.
Why would they have you watch that? Who recommended that?
People on
I'm
Crystal, the creative, recommended it.
I'm gonna slap her.
Angel, and the thing is, the way the show
Bat the piss. There we go.
The show spoils his death in the title sequence. It didn't matter.
1,000 episodes. You don't know which one it is,
Brother. No. In the episode I'm watching, it spoils it.
Oh, okay.
So you know he's about to die. 20-minute episode.
You don't know the context of the words said. People die every day on shows, man.
I don't like it.
Not no doggone. Why would you say I know you're gonna continue to chase your dream? My brother said that in a video.
He said, "I know you're gonna continue to chase your dreams, Kev," also known as Kev on stage. That's
might as well. And I was doing everything in my power not to be like. I always was the brother. I hate that song because I had one. So I'm in the Sky Club. I go away from Josh, Greg, and Tam. She started noticing. She was like, "Are you good?" I was like, She's like, "You sure?" I said, "Yeah, I was going to the bathroom."
I'm like, "You about to cry?"
Angel, I went over to that corner.
We were late to board, and Kev is never late for boarding.
Zone 3.
Kev hasn't seen Zone 3 since 1992.
I'm very mad they had you watch this.
Angel.
You ended up in Zone 3?
I ended up in Zone 3.
That's
unacceptable.
And I had the back of my head was hurting.
I bet it was.
I cried. Everybody's like, "You gonna cry on this arc, Kev? You gonna cry on this arc?" And I'm like, I don't think so because I'm binging the show. People are watching week to week. I think it hits. You've been watching over years. I burn through sometimes 10, 15 episodes in a day, depending on
I think
the
that
downtime.
sometimes hits harder because all the connections are closer in proximity.
Well, in this case, it happened.
There you go.
Because he had just fought to save his brother, break him out of jail, and they always get away with everything. Whenever somebody needs to be saved, they get saved. When people die, they never die for real. The first time a nigga die for real, it's that nigga, and then the way the younger brother screamed, "Ah, where's my brother?"
No.
I will always love you.
This is why I don't understand the purpose of emotions. All you had was a hurting head, and it was like y'all didn't have me out here crying. Now I'm in Zone 3. What did it do for you other than you done cried?
I missed the doggone breakfast on the plane because I slept so hard.
Because you cried like a damn baby.
Angel.
This is why I don't like it. People are like, "Oh, I need a good cry." You're insane. You're a maniac. I don't ever. First of all, cry and good don't go together. They're antithesis.
And the people was like, "Nah, Kevin, gets worse." Let me pause you then. Because why?
I would throw my whatever device you were watching on, I would throw it away and just start afresh just because I'd be like, I don't want no remnants of whatever the hell it is that y'all just gave me. You should watch Severance. It's
I'm watching
weird.
that. I like Severance.
Severance is phenomenal.
I'm a little behind because I've been watching this.
The last couple episodes of this season, because the beginning of this season, I was kind of like, all right.
Yeah.
Great opening sequence, kind of came down.
They was getting their feet together.
These last couple are
It's great. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm like, they could go any direction. They could end up shooting in here. In this
they just
season.
walk through with cameras and we'd just be like,
and it would still make sense in the world that they've created. This is how crazy Severance has got it. I've been like, oh my God, are we innies or outies?
Oh, man.
Which one is we?
While we're talking shows, can I say one of the worst seasons in television is out right now? And it's called Love is Blind.
Oh, yeah.
People are
I have never been more angry
I'm so sorry.
at reality television. I've had my fair share of binges.
Yeah.
This is the worst.
Yeah.
The worst.
I heard. I'm diving into Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I started at season 2
Imara
because
loves that one.
Well, yeah, that's why I ended up watching it. Imara, Mel, and Melissa were like, "Get into it, Angel. Start back and go through season 5." And these hoes is crazy. So
these hoes is crazy. All right. Well, Patreon. We'll see you Friday around 9 a.m. Around the same time on Friday. We'll be back to regular scheduled programming. We'll figure out next week. We love y'all. Everybody else will see you next week. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the top.
bye.
Oh, we love you.
Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Yeah. Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Yeah. Here's another banger for you. Here's another banger for you. With my boy Kev on stage. and that chick angel.